And I'm just like, damn, because he ain't never did that. So I went around, you know, I was walking behind Malik, so I went around and got in front, and he still was kicking his leg. So even when he got to the ring, bro, and my brother Chris was taking off his face mask, the way he was just blinking, I'm like, man, somebody right. I even reached over because I sat right behind Coach Cuz. Like I sat in the corner, but I sat right behind Coach Cuz, and I sat behind Mark Breeden. Right in front of Coach Cuz was Coach J. I sat right
Mm.
behind Coach Cuz, and right beside me was right beside me was Marcelos. And right in front of Marcelos was Mark. So we all, it's like I say, in one corner, even though we like not in the corner working, but we sit directly behind him. So I'm telling I'm like, bro, I'm like, bro, don't look right. And he said the same shit. So all this was said the same night, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't that no niggas just making shit up. Like, bro, I got
Cause
my
we
mama
seen
called
that
me,
from a
nigga.
while.
You
We
see what I'm
seen
saying?
that from a mile away.
My mama called me like, man, he ain't look right.
Hmm.
You know
I'm
what I'm
not even a
saying?
Wilder fan, and I noticed that. I was looking, I'm like, he don't look like he usually come out. But I'm thinking, it's Black History Month. You know how he seemed like he get like real anxious during fight time, like he can't wait to get in the ring and swing. So I'm thinking, like maybe he's super anxious, he's trying to calm himself down or something. But like me as like a non-fan of him, like he don't even look like he do. He didn't do like the
Man,
usual routine he do when he walk around the ring and all that swinging his arms. He didn't do none of that. He just stood in the corner.
right. And like I say, that was just unusual, bro. I'm be honest with you. I just knew something was off. Like, I don't even know. Well, they announced Fury first, so we came out second. But when they announced when they did the announcement and they announced D first, I was actually going around the ring to go to my seat. And I'm thinking to myself, like, oh, wait the fuck, hold. How the fuck is they announcing D first and he the motherfucking champion?
The champion.
You
They,
know what I'm saying? So I just,
woo,
from that point
man, they
on,
had
bro,
some
that's when I'm
plan for
like,
that
man,
kid.
this some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, bro, it's not that, you know what I'm saying? No matter how a person might feel about me or get their perspective with me, bro, if you ain't never talked to me personally, bro, if you ain't never talked to me personally, bro, you'll never know the type of dude I am, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dude with motherfucking morals. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have no reason to lie. And a lot of the shit that I say, bro, more than likely I've already talked it over with bro before I even say some of the shit that I say. And a lot of shit that I say comes from him without people knowing a lot that, without people knowing so much.
Right, right, right. Because if it
So,
come from him, it's excuses in
right.
their mind. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But what's crazy about it, he wasn't even gonna say too much about it.
Yeah,
You
that's
know
what
what
I
I'm
heard. I
saying?
heard
He
he didn't
wasn't
even want
even
to
gonna,
bring it up.
yeah, just like when he did the what interview that was. The
With
the
Brian Custer.
PBC the PBC interview.
Um,
He had no idea they was even gonna ask him about surgery. Yeah, D did go into that fight with a surgery. You know what I'm saying? His whole goddamn his whole bicep was torn off the bone.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, like, bro, a lot of that shit he wasn't even gonna say. And I was surprised that PBC even asked him that when he did that interview last, what I think it was like, what that was, like March, April of last year. You know what I'm saying? I was surprised. I'm like, oh shit. Because he wasn't even gonna say nothing about it.
so when did he acknowledge that he was cheated? Did he knew after the fight, or did it take him like a couple weeks for somebody to bring it to his attention?
I think I wouldn't say it was a couple of weeks. I would say it was about 3 days. I actually got to talking to him about a couple things. Like I said before, at 6 o'clock that day when we was in Vegas, well, 6 o'clock, I left from his room that night, went straight to the airport. So I got to the airport like 6 o'clock Vegas time. My flight was at 7. So I got that call. I got that call like 6 in the morning. So I called D and told him. So he had that conversation with that person. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm.
of course, we talked later on that day. So of course, I wanted brother just relax and chill. I text him throughout the day, make sure he was straight, shit like that. But the thing at the time that he was most upset about was Mark throwing in the towel without checking
Mm.
with him. You know what I'm saying? Because D just he felt like when the towel was thrown, as bad as the fight did look, because I'm not gonna sit here and say that it did look good or he wasn't taking that much punishment, but I've seen D take more punishment against Luis Ortiz than I did see him against Fury. That I do agree with. But what I'm not gonna say, was it looking good? Hell no, it wasn't looking good. Did did I feel like he could continue? Yeah, I felt that he could continue. Why? Is because him and Jay got an understanding of what to do when he's in the ring when something when something happens, right? One of the
Okay.
things that Jay told him to do, he did, right? You guys may not see it, but I know what it was that Jay told him to do, and he did it. When he did, and it was crazy, right when the towel came in, he just had hit goddamn Fury with a left hook, or what was it? A left hook that backed him up.
I seen that.
You know what I'm saying? D
I
said
seen
he
that.
felt like as if everything was starting to clear up. You know what I'm saying? He felt like everything was starting to clear up from that point. So as you can see, when he went back to the corner, he asked Mark, like, the fuck you do that for? And you can see that he was perfectly fine talking to Mark in that corner. That's why I say I do feel like he could have, you know what I'm saying, bounced back from
Continue.
what was going on, going through the storm. Sometimes in a war like that, you got to go through a storm. You see what I'm saying? And I just felt like even if D was as bad as it looked, we all know he got a puncher's chance.
If
Do
that's
you think?
anybody to have a purchase chance, Deontay Wilder got one for sure.
Do you think the Patrick Day situation kind of played a part in why breathing through the towel in, or you think it was something else totally different?
Bro, that was totally different. But let me tell you, bro, you ask good questions, bro. Be honest, name. Um, um, Andre Durrell, not Anthony Durrell. It's Andre Durrell. Andre Durrell was doing a whole bunch of yelling at Mark. Of course, I think they used to train
Yeah, they used to
together
train together.
or
Yeah.
whatever the case. However, I think so. So you're right. I guess they did, right? So he's yelling. He's saying, Mark, stop the fight. Stop the fucking fight. We love our champion. He can fight again. He can fight again. And me and Marcellus looking back like, who the fuck saying that? So we just kept hearing it, but we didn't look back. So mind you, this was like the fight was stopped in the 7th. So this started like at the beginning, or like this started at the beginning of the 6th round. So we heard this shit for 2 straight rounds before Mark started shaking and just picked up the towel, throw it in without even checking with Jay.
Without even checking
You know
with
what
the
I'm
dude.
saying? So
Mm.
me personally, I felt as if Mark was more influenced from the outside than making his own decisions. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it was
That's
a
how I
guilty
feel.
conscience. I feel like it was a guilty conscience because if he knew if something was
Mm.
going to happen to Wilder, it would have been sitting in his heart.
That's a nice point.
You see what I'm saying, bro? Like that. See, y'all getting what a lot of people don't ask me. You see what I'm saying? Y'all getting what a lot of people don't ask me. That's just how I feel, bro. You know what I mean? Like I ain't never said nothing about Mark. I ain't never down Mark. I ain't never talked shit about Mark. That's not me. I don't got nothing
Yeah,
against
most
homie.
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's grown man business. I was always told to stay out of grown man business if it ain't got nothing to do with you.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But it does involve my brother, but at the same time, he handled that. So I ain't gotta worry about that. See what I'm saying?
Okay. Moving forward, what do you think about Eddie Hearn saying that they have a venue agreed on? Do you think it's all smoke and mirrors still, or do
Yeah.
you think they really got something going on?
Yeah, I think it's all smoke and mirrors, man.
Mm.
I think it's all smoke and mirrors, bro.
I want to say Mungia
I
fight.
mean, look at this, bro. What a lot of people didn't even pay attention to, right? One of the guys who Joshua had in his camp when he first started training for Fear, supposedly, right, was one of the guys that we had for a spar partner in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I watched them in camp. I talked to Joshua right hand man. I still got messages from Joshua right hand man. I know one of Joshua homeboys is actually in our crew, or whatever. But he's from the UK, so he got we can't tell nobody who to hang with. We grown fucking men, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
Right,
like
right,
you
right.
can hang who the fuck you want to hang with, you know what I'm saying? But we know how to deal with shit accordingly. But at the same time, like we still got, you know, the same acquaintances. So the dude who was in his camp, maybe 3 weeks later, I guess after Joshua was training for him, at 3 weeks later, he went back to his part of the UK. And I had hit him up like, damn, bro, you back at the house already? He was like, yeah, bro, no need for a long camp, just 3 weeks. I was like, nah, motherfucker, you know why you went home. You know what I'm saying? But he just put laughing emojis, you know what I'm saying? Because if it was still going on, bro, he would still be out there in camp. You see what I'm saying? But they cut it short.
Mm.
Why do they cut it short if they're supposed to be fighting? But at the end of the day, they can't do nothing right now, bro.
Because of that arbitration.
They can't do nothing right now.
So
Mm.
was Bob Arum telling the truth when he said May? Or is it a lot sooner than you think?
Bro, what's Bob Arum said do about what the ruling?
Because he said it's going to rule, the judge is going to rule in May.
Yeah, it should be somewhere like at the end, bro. Probably, what's the date? 14, 14, 15? 15?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably somewhere around the end of this month or next month. Yeah, I do think he was telling.
The
I
truth.
think he was
Oh,
telling the truth
man.
about that. Yeah,
Mm.
because I heard the same thing.
So you know like how the Fury fights played out, you know, like how they Wilder had the $100 million offer on the table, and he said he denied it because he wanted to do the rematch with Fury. Do you think, thinking back, that like how the Fury fights played out afterwards?
He had
Do
a
you think that
$100 million offer from who?
the zone, remember the zone offered him
Listen,
to
bro.
fight?
Listen. Even the guy from the zone came out and said himself they
A
went
bad
the
business,
wrong way about handling
right?
it. They
Oh,
never
okay,
did.
forget
They
it.
never
Yeah,
did
let's talk
have
about that.
Anthony Joshua in that deal.
Mm.
Never did.
Yeah, and what I read, I heard they went around Al Heyman and tried to go through the Bella
Lou DiBella.
to get to Wilder, get him in the a conference meeting and stuff like that,
And
and
guess
that's what
what?
really blew it up.
And guess what? That's
What?
why you don't see Lou DiBella ass around us.
Right, right.
I don't like that dude.
You know what I'm saying? So come
Keep it
on, bro.
100.
Like, you know, like, of course, like this thing. D don't even supposed to be here. But the fact that he's willing to fight anybody because he want to fight everybody. He's already acknowledged that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, the man that you want so you can finally unify, so you can finally say, shit, I got all the belts already. Out, and he already said once he do get all the belts, he gonna relinquish them bitches anyway because he don't want to pay no goddamn taxes on them motherfuckers. He
Mm-hmm.
said that. But at the end of the day, if you want to sign me, which he's still a free agent right now. If you
Mm.
want to sign me, at least
Yeah, I
give
know
me the
that.
big dog. You ain't even trying to give me the big dog. You want me to come make you money because everybody want to see me, but I'm quote unquote not even popular in the U.S. But you want to sign me for $100 million?
100
Who the
million.
fuck do?
How
Who
it go
first of
from
all,
12
you got
to
to ask
100
yourself,
million?
who the fuck
How,
signs somebody for $100 million if they not shit in the U.S.?
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? That don't make
Right, right,
sense. That's like
right.
me. That's like me. That's like LeBron James coming out of high school, but I'm signing this nigga for 200. He ain't played a lick of basketball in the NBA, but I'm signing for 200. But
Right,
he
right,
can't.
right.
But I don't know if he gonna give me them championships.
Mm-hmm. And I
You
feel
see what
like
I'm
that's
saying?
what the zone went wrong with the USA takeover and stuff like that. They ain't know the market. They ain't know how the people is. Like, I feel like Thriller kind of doing the same thing. I see a lot of people praising Thriller, but they not putting on fights to make me want to take out my wallet and stuff like that.
yeah, exactly.
They so I don't really see them last long either. Like, I don't want to see them like legendary older fighters in the ring fighting each other. That's not gonna make me pay money. I'm not finna pay money for no Tiafimo versus who?
Cambosis.
Cambosos, like
Man,
Regis
I ain't gonna
versus.
lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to see that fight.
Yeah, I do want to see that fight. I betted money on that fight.
Man, look, man. See, people think I get mad and talk shit because people talk about D. Man, people talk about that motherfucker all day long, every day. I
Every
can't
day.
defend everything somebody say. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna defend everything somebody say. But at the end of the day, bro, it's like, cool. Uh Teofimo said what he said, that don't mean I gotta have hatred for the man. He said what he said. That's how he
Right,
feel.
right, right.
But when he say that to his face, that's all that
Yeah,
matters.
no, we
You
know
know what I'm
that
saying?
for a
That's all
fact.
that matters. You see what I'm
No, we
saying?
know that for a
But
fact.
am I a fan of Tip? I'm not. I'm probably not a fan as much as I was. You know what I'm saying? I still got love for the kid. Because I'm not a hater, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm a lover, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I hope the kid do his thing. You feel me? I hope the kid continue to do his thing. But I want to see him fight Kimbo. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy that I'm happy that the motherfucker um I'm happy that the motherfucker goddamn got what he deserved for that fight. Cause Bob out here trying to lowball motherfuckers, bro. Come on, man.
Mm.
Bro, you got all this fucking money over here, but you can't let a motherfucker who only 22, 23 years old finally on fucking top get they goddamn shit. That's fucked
Probably
up,
because he
man.
in the red.
You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up, bro. You know
I,
what I'm saying? I was more happy with Teofimo getting his bread than Bob fucking him over trying to pay $1 million for a fight. Come on, hell no, bro. How the fuck you undisputed, but you getting 1 million?
Right, right, right.
That don't make sense, bro.
said Bob acting like a pimp. Somebody wants to know. He says, "How confident are you about this arbitration?"
I'm super confident.
Super confident. Ooh, I love
So it's
that.
been rumors on the
I love to
internet.
hear
Like,
that,
is the
man.
is the arbitration for a fight or is it for the payout or like either or? Y'all don't give a fuck which one. We just want what's ours.
No, it's not. It's not that it's either or. All that shit is up to the judge, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
All that shit up is up to the judge. You know what I'm saying? All that shit is up. It's not about no money. It's not about like no. It's about everything. Everything. So
Even the
whatever the
gloves,
judge rule, that's what he rule. You feel me?
Right.
even the gloves, or no?
That nah, but that'll be next.
Ooh,
Mm.
ooh.
Now, like I told you, I can't say when, but I do know that, like I said before, D said he will handle that. Now, I can't go in there, goddamn, say this, say that, if he ain't saying nothing. Like, that ain't my place. I can
Mm-hmm.
only say what I've been informed. You see what I'm saying? So that what people, well, I ain't seen no autopsy, or I ain't seen this, or I ain't seen that. Like I say all the time, who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? You know, I say that shit all the time, bro. Who the fuck are you? Like, I'm supposed to show you and not the court system. Like,
Mm,
are you the FBI? Are you the judge? Nah.
exactly,
Right, 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 right,
So I'm
right.
saying I can't do that.
exactly.
I can't force D to go do that. But I do know he has said he is, but the first thing he wants to do is have this fight.
Mm. That was another question he was going to ask. He says, uh, "Do you know for sure Wilder is pleading for the fight, not
Huh?
money? Do Wilder just want the fight, or does he want both,
Man, that
money
nigga
and the
wanna
fight?"
fight, bro. Man, if I can only man, I ain't gonna sit on him. But he wanna beat his motherfucking ass. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
I know, man, and I want to draw a nice picture of him, man. I really do, man.
Yeah, he wanna beat his motherfucking ass. Yeah, I know that. You know what I'm saying? I know that.
How confident are you in Wilder winning this trilogy? Just an
Very,
honest opinion.
very,
Very confident.
very. You gotta think, bro. You gotta think. Look at the first fight. The first 5 rounds, bro. D controlled the first 5 rounds. See, it depends on how people. It depends on how people grade out a fight or how they score a fight.
Mm,
Me personally, if you're controlling the fight and you're throwing more punches, you're winning that round.
mm,
That's what I've seen with D the first 5 rounds of the fight. Yeah, Fury did throw punches at the last 30 seconds of the fight to try to steal a round and throw your hands up and act like if you did something. But nigga, there's 3 minutes in the fucking round, not 30 seconds. So when I go back and look at that fight, I look at the first 5 rounds. That's where I'm confused. Now, did Fury come back in the 6-7 or 6-7? I think he was dropping the 8. You know what I'm saying? So Yeah, he did. He did. You know what I'm saying? Fury did get off. But if you was actually at the fight, a lot of those punches didn't even hit Deontay. So that's why I was confused on on some of the scoring. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-oh.
You like I say, if I give you the first 5 rounds, if I give you the first 5 rounds, and for the judges to see that you barely hitting me, and then you got dropped in the 9th and 12th, bruh, getting dropped in the round, that's like 2 rounds. So that's 4 rounds. And then I said 5, that's 9 fucking rounds. It's 12 rounds in the fight. But like I said before, if you feel as if 30 seconds left in the round and you get 7 punches off and you throw your hands in the air as if you did something, if you feel like that's boxing, if you feel as if he won the round, then that's I don't know what to say about that. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I
So
don't know what to say about that. Because like I say, if you're controlling the round, and like I say, D threw more punches than him, it's in the box stats. D threw and landed more. So that's what I was confused about. You see what I'm saying? But then you look at the second fight, he came forward. Cool, he came forward, but then even when he came forward, you ain't never seen Fury just got them so fucking confident. Well, a man who hit like a goddamn man, only if you knew how hard he
yeah,
hit. but to
we
come
seen it
forward
in
and
the
to do
first
what he
fight.
did, you see what I'm saying? And the way that he did it, but all of a sudden you don't want to fight the man.
You
Right,
willing to
right.
spend millions not
But
to
see,
It's
you
fight
not
the
even
man.
his style
now
either.
look at the comments. Somebody said I need my eyes checked, but then you see another guy at the bottom.